booktube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my Black Friday haul. I have some non-book items, I have some makeup, and then I have a bunch of books. I am missing 3 of the books, I think. I'm not sure when 2 of them are, well, I'm not sure when 3 of them are going to come in. And I didn't want to wait anymore because I got my book outlet box today and it's huge and it'll take up too much space on my floor. So let's get on with the stuff. I'm so excited. All of this stuff came pretty quickly. I mean, Black Friday was, what, 2 weeks ago? So very excited. Before we get started, you can't even see this. There's some pockets here. This fuzzy thing, let me put the, it's a, wait, here it is. It's a bear. So cute. And you can't see, it's a poncho. It's a poncho robe. It only goes to a little bit past my waist, so it covers my butt. And the arms are very awkward to lift up because again, it's like a poncho. My son says that I look like a flying squirrel. This came in 3 different colors. This tan brownie color because it's a bear. There was also a magenta cat and then a blue bear, I guess. I got this at Ross for $14.99. I feel like a teddy bear. I'm super soft. It's very, very warm and comfy, but it is shedding at the moment, and I feel like I'm inhaling like little pieces of fuzz, but boy is it warm. I wore it last night to bed and I absolutely love it. This is not part of the Black Friday sale, but I did buy this yesterday and so I wanted to share. And if you like Ross, it's in the Ross store right now in the robe section, where the pajamas are. The first thing I want to show here is a package that I purchased from Busted Tees, which is a t-shirt company. My husband bought me my Alice in Wonderland shirt from there last year or the year before. I can't remember. My husband loves this store and he has a bunch of shirts. And then for my son's, you know, like back to school clothing purchases, my husband bought him like 8 shirts again from this place. And during Black Friday they were having all of their t-shirts were 50% off. So normally they're 20 bucks and I bought them for 10. I wanted to go crazy because I loved a bunch of these shirts, but again, this is my money and this isn't books, so I was on the fence on whether I even wanted to buy these shirts. And at one point I even, like, I left them in my cart, but I just clicked out of the site and I was like, no, I'm not spending $40 on t-shirts. I don't need them. And my husband says, are you sure? He's such an enabler. Is your husband or wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, the people that are around you, are they enablers? Because I am surrounded by enablers. Okay, so the first shirt I have here, oh, so excited. You can't really change the colors of the shirts, which I guess is fine. This is going to be, I got a navy shirt that says always follow your dreams. Yes, that's Freddy Krueger. Look how stinking cute this is. My husband purchased me my shirt, the Alice in Wonderland shirt, in a medium, but I decided to go with large just because, you know, some people, like myself, after they eat anything, their stomach balloons up and everything feels uncomfortable, and I hate that feeling. So I bought all my shirts a little bit bigger. All right, the next shirt I have here, you guys may not know, and a lot of people that I talk to have no idea what this movie is. So you guys get 100 Missy points if you know who this is. Do you know who this is? I'm not going to tell you because This is one of my favorite movies of all time. And as you can see, the picture is actually fish. A whole bunch of fish. This was the only shirt that I had to buy in medium because they were sold out of the large, which is a bummer. But yeah, I'm excited for this shirt so much. The next shirt was a need because I am obsessed with Studio Ghibli. So I have here Studio Ghibli hanging out with Alice, my favorite. Alice is my favorite. And this is the girl from Spirited Away. I haven't seen that movie enough to know what her name is, which is sad. I mean, I don't own that movie, so that might be the reason. But yeah. Let's get a closer look, shall we? So we have the cat from Totoro. He's the bus, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Unless, no, I think that's who that is. And then we have the Spirited Away ghost. Who else do we have? I think all of these characters are Studio Ghibli, and besides Alice. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to wear this shirt. So there's that. And the last shirt I had purchased was the first shirt I put in my cart. And I've seen it so many times when I've, browsed the website, and I'm so excited to own it. It says Espresso Patronum. I love coffee so much. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I just love it. So yeah, those are my t-shirt purchases from Busted Tees. They aren't as well stocked as, say, what's that other t-shirt store? There's Redbubble that does a lot of t-shirts. Their like category size is really, really big, and they have a bunch of artists, and you can choose a certain print, and you can get it on anything. If you want it on a t-shirt or a sweater or like a notebook, those prints can be on anything, whereas this is just strictly, Busted Tees is just t-shirts. You can also get like pullover hoodies, not the zip-ups, but just the normal throw-over ones. But those are a little bit more expensive, and they weren't on sale. So I got these 4 shirts. Which one was your favorite? I like them all, obviously, because I bought them, but the Patronus one and the secret one I'm not going to tell you about, I'm really excited to wear. The next thing I want to talk about is this package here. This is ColourPop. I guess I can show you this way. There's my hollow ColourPop name, brand. Why can't I ever speak in these things? Okay, so anyways, so they were having a Black Friday sale, and before, I think, like they were having like an early Black Friday sale, I think, and they were doing $4 liquid lipsticks. So I was really, really excited about that. And I purchased the $4 liquid lipstick, and then I bought a couple other things in here. And then the very next day, or maybe it was like Cyber Monday or something like that, where it was the span of 2 days, ColourPop had their entire website 30% off. So that was a bummer drag. I hate when that happens, because I could have purchased more items for the same amount of money, and that would have been cool, but no. Bummer, bummer. Okay, so anyways, here's what I purchased. I got one brush. I don't have very many blender brushes. This seems like a nice little blender brush. Mine are always smaller. So I had to get one. This is medium. Is this a medium? I don't know. It doesn't say anything. You can never have enough brushes. Or so I've been told by YouTube. Okay, the next thing I purchased was a lip pencil. I actually have, do I have 4? Yes. I have 4 lip pencils and 1 liquid lipstick. So let's do the lip pencils first. I never wear lip pencils, but I do own a lot of reds, and I have a hard time, you know, getting it in the lines because lines are hard. So I bought a whole bunch of crayon, or they're not crayons. Are they twisties? They're not twisties. How do I get them up? Do I shape? What happens? Do I sharpen this plastic in my pencil sharpener? If you guys have lip pencils from ColourPop, because they're not twisties, let me know down below how you sharpen these. Okay, so this one is called Two Lips. Yeah, Two Lips. And I don't know if you're going to see it in this light, but wow, this light is terrible. And I always do that. You can't see this. That's a very dark brown. I own a lot of dark brown lipsticks and a lot of dark red, like vampy red lipsticks. So I bought a bunch of those kinds. Oh, this is like a fancy packaged one. I love Sarah too. I don't know who that is. This is called Mamacita. Ooh. Again, I mean, you can kind of see the difference. This one is more red than that one. This is probably going to be slightly boring because, again, they are all about the same color. But I do have variations of my lipsticks, so I wanted to get variations of my lip liners. Okay, so that one is called Wet. Really? Yeah, that one's called Wet. Why would that be wet? I do like it though. That's like a taupey brown. All right, and the last lip liner. The lip liners are $5 each, I think. This one is called Pitch. Wow. Can you see that? There we go. That one is like a very chocolate brown. So we have, I can't even remember the names anymore. And these are some ugly, tiny swatches. But anyways, this one was a lot rougher than the other ones. These three were super smooth and creamy, and then this one felt more dry when I did the swatchy swatch. But hopefully, oh, there we go. You can kind of see them this way. So we have like a burgundy-ish brown, and then like more of a darker reddy purple, and then a definite purple, and then this brownie color. But that should, you know, encompass all of my liquid lipsticks. And the last thing I bought from ColourPop is another nude. I guess I could be considered like all girls on YouTube who have to have a million nudes. This is 0.0. This was created by Kathleen Lights. I will leave her channel link down below if you've never watched her. She's one of the best makeup gurus because not only is she just so humble and down to earth, but she does really good makeup, and I love her personality. But she works with ColourPop all the time, and yeah, this is 0.0. She created this color. As you can see, it's like it's a fawn color. I don't know. It's just a tan brown. And this is an ultra satin lip. So this will dry down a little bit, but it does transfer a lot. All right. So that was the only makeup purchase I did this year. I know last year I had a lot more makeup, but I wanted to focus on the books this time. The next thing I have here that is not book related is a repurchase. In case you guys were wondering, I bought this off of Amazon, and this is the Rococo Revitalize Anti-Aging Cream. This little tiny bottle is 1 ounce, and it lasted me 6 months, so I just repurchased it, and it's basically just retinol, hyaluronic hyaluronic, that's how you say it. Hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and then what does that say? Matrixyl? You can't see that, that's too small. 3,000, and arginine. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, it's a bunch of vitamins in a cream form. People were complaining on, oh, it's sealed. Nice, I love sealed packaging. People were complaining on Amazon that this smells like old vitamins. I think it smells really good, so I don't know what they're talking about. It kind of smells like vanilla. I guess you could say it smells a little bit like a medicine cabinet and vanilla, but I like the smell. All right, on to the books. Are you guys ready? Because I am so ready. And I've been on forever now, and there has been no books. So, of course, I will leave timestamps so you can skip the makeup section and then just go to the books. But you have already seen all the makeup section. So I'm going to have to leave it in like writing in the video so you can skip all this. All right, so the first book that I purchased is from Thrift Books. There was a Black Friday sale, so you bought 4 books, you got the 5th one free, and then immediately after that purchase, I got a coupon in the mail saying I got $5 off, because if you spend $50 at Thrift Books, you get a $5 off coupon. But the thing is, this is the second time I've earned a coupon. They expire within the same day, which doesn't make any sense. So you literally have to just turn around and buy more books, otherwise it doesn't work anymore. I think it's an error on their part that they haven't fixed yet. I'm hoping at least, because otherwise that's kind of messed up to make you like buy books immediately after you've already purchased books. But I was a sucker and I did that anyway because I wanted my $5 before it expired. So the first book here is, yes, I've been dying for this book. This is called Sacre Bleu by Christopher Moore. Erica over at the Perks of Books purchased this book and reviewed it last year. I can't remember if she liked it or not, but when she was showing it off on her channel, I literally was like, I need this book just for the cover alone. Like, it's so freaking gorgeous. Now let me show you the back. The back. This blue thing is like a little lame dust jacket, but I think I'll keep it anyway because I do like the fact that it's shiny. I'm a sucker for shiny. The inside is a map, very cool, and there are deckled edges. I don't know what this book is about. I literally put it on my wish list because I saw Erica talk about it. And I do own several of Christopher Moore's books. I love parody books, books that have some kind of like satire in them. And I think that's what Christopher Moore writes, is like serious yet satirical fiction. So I wanted this one. All right, the next book I have here is, ooh, if you're saying, Missy, how many book hauls have you done on this channel? Let me go back and count how many you've done without a cutting utensil. You can pause this video and go count. But if you're saying, Missy, why don't you ever bring a cutting item when opening packages, I can tell you to shut your face and mind your own business. No, I'm just kidding. I always forget. And then once the camera comes on, I really just want to finish this video. Not that I don't love you guys, but I do have children on the other side of the door that like want my attention. So I gotta get this done quick. So the book that I purchased is Nectophobia. Is that how you say it? By Christopher Fowler. Katie at Chapter Stacks, read this book, I think, oh no, maybe it was Eileen that looked like this cover. That's it. Katie did not talk about this book. Or if she did, let me know down below, because she reviews very weird and like gritty and eerie books. And I know Eileen, she said, was not for everybody. And this cover reminded me of it. I don't know what this is. But it was supposed to be scary. I did do I compiled a list of like haunted house books because a viewer said that they wanted me to show haunted house books recommendation video in October, and I was compiling books and seeing if I even had them and if I wanted to purchase them. But I believe this was on the list for the haunted houses, so I think that's why there's a haunted house on the cover, and I think this is a haunted house book. I think. I'm so excited. All right, the next, will you guys be sad if I take the bear off? Because really, it's, with the lights, even though this is just one light bulb, it's too hot. And I can't imagine how people do it, like on stage, like when they're doing any kind of stage work and they're on those blaring lights. Blaring? Can lights be blaring? Blaring's more of a sound adjective. I guess the light could be blaring. I am so hot right now. Okay, let's continue with the unboxing of all these books. I bet you're thinking, what's in the book outlet package? Because we didn't see that in the thumbnail. And that's because all of the books were so like out of frame. But I'll show you a picture in the thumbnail of the one that I took for Instagram. Yay! Ooh, this is not, well, oh well. The next book I have here is Bone Song by John Meany. I showed you guys the sequel. I purchased like last month or the month, it was in September. I purchased the sequel in September, and it sounded really good, and I thought it was like a Constantine kind of book. That's why I had to buy the first one. I did borrow this from the library, and then I didn't want to read it at that point in time, so I just purchased the original. Underneath the dust jacket, it's very boring, and the book is okay. This seems like a lot smaller than the sequel. I hate, especially like if I'm purchasing a hardcover, I expect all my hardcovers to be the same size. And for some reason, this seems a little bit smaller. I don't have the time to pull it out and like do a side-by-side, but yeah, just know I'm slightly worried. But this is a dark suspense, so I'm looking forward to it. Look at the skull. Look at it. You know what I've tended to notice? Besides that I am a motor mouth and I talk too much in my videos, when I watch my son, my 12-year-old, do videos for school, or how he writes, or like when I'm helping him with his puppet shows, and oh, that was loud, and I'm like listening to him talk, I've noticed that I end up talking kind of like him, as in the look it, he does that all the time. It's funny how the things that you share, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's copying me. I think I am copying him. He's a very funny kid, and I, of course, adore my son. All right, the next book I have here is Daughters Unto Devils by Amy Lukovics. This is her debut novel. I absolutely loved it. It is supposedly a Little House on the Prairie meets The Shining, which the Little House on the Prairie kind of thing works, and The Shining thing kind of works, although this is not a hotel. It is literally a prairie with a family that moves there, and the house is kind of haunted, and the girls, not the girls, the family goes a little cuckoo. Super scary. I absolutely loved this book. And then I read Amy Lukovic's second book, Women in the Walls, and I was totally bummed by that one because it wasn't as good. And then Ravenous came out this year, which I haven't purchased yet, but I did need to buy her debut novel because this was a 4 or 5 star read for me. And as you know, all of these books are 4 and 5 star reads. So I wanted to own... Have you ever seen a chocolate brown book with red? That is so ugly. Like, I don't mind the brown, but brown and red? Ugh. Is that just me? If those are your favorite colors and I have offended you, I do apologize. So there. I love this book. The next one on my list is a baby paperback. I only bought one paperback because I don't really like paperbacks, although I have tolerated them. I have tolerated them since getting the Stephen King, this way, Hodar, why can't my fingers ever work, published ones. And so I have been purchasing more mass market lately. This is Blood Fever by Karen Marie Monning, and I believe this is book 2. Although, I'm pretty sure this is book 2, but this is not gonna match my covers. Oh well. The first one is Dark Fever? Yes, the first one is Dark Fever. I plan on reading that one this month, so I wanted to have 2 in the ready in case it's absolutely amazing and I need to pick the second one up immediately. So I bought it. All right, next, more thrift books. My husband was totally confused when he saw all the books. He's like, why do they all come individually wrapped like that? That doesn't make any sense. So I explained to him how thrift books works, and oh, did I do that? I hate library binding books. I had to explain to him that the books that you purchase at thrift books, it's not like a one main warehouse. They have like stores all over the country, and so they send out the books from any of those stores in any of the cities. There's not like they don't all go and stop in one central location. So that's why they all come individually out. All right. Ooh, that was unexpected. That makes up for the library copy. I purchased The Vanishing by Wendy Webb. This is a signed copy. How cool. So fancy. This is a haunted house book. Again, wow, it totally smells like cellar, like basement, like attic books, like old books that have been in a box. And I deliciously like that smell. If I could have a candle, even though I don't burn candles, but a candle like that would kind of make me happy. I don't know why I like that smell, but I do. And actually, I lied. Well, this is a library copy. This is Perfume, The Story of Murderer. The Story of Murderer. The Story of... there's no that's A. The Story of a Murderer. By Patrick Suskind. I've heard several booktubers talk about this book and how it's like their favorite. It's such a good like murder mystery about a man who makes perfume and kills people. I don't know why he does that. There is a map in here, but this is ugly, isn't it? I guess this was the library stamp and then they like crossed it out. On the front it says perfume. The sides, this one also smells very old and musty. Oh, look at the pink. Yeah, why is it pink? Is that just what happened, like, through age? I don't know. Anyways, I do like this kind of plastic. It comes off very easily, so I will have a nice dust jacket once I remove the packaging. All right, I'm almost to the book outlet box. This one is quite heavy. Oh, it's got 2 hardcovers in it. That's why. Whew. All right. Yay! Okay, so the first book I have here is The Beast of Cretacia by Todd Strazer. I didn't realize this book was so big. That's what she said. Okay, so I haven't talked about this book in... Look at that vibrant blue. I haven't talked about this book in a very, very long time. I put this on my most anticipated reads list. I want to say maybe in 2015. Maybe it was 2016. I don't think it was last year though. But this is kind of like a science fiction Moby Dick. I think that's what it is. I mean, that's what I'm remembering why I added it to my most anticipated reads list, because that sounded so fascinating. And I did start Moby Dick and I really, really liked it, and this came out and I was like, oh, I must have this. And it's been so expensive on Amazon over the years, so when I found it at Thrift Books, I had to purchase it. And next I have White Space by Eliza J. Bick. This is the first book in the Ashes trilogy. It also says book 1 of the Dark Passages. Oh, she is the author of the Ashes trilogy. This particular trilogy is called the Dark Passages. I was very interested in this book when it first came out, and it's been on my Amazon wish list for a few years now. This is super fat. Oh my god, and it's such a chunky little book. That's what the spine looks like. I like that font. That's new. It's very skinny. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Someone else's bookmark was in the book. It's in brand new condition. I don't know anything about this book, at least not anymore. What I tend to do is I put things on my Amazon wish list if it really, really intrigues me and I definitely want to buy it. And then if I don't like the price, I end up waiting sometimes years for it to go down in price, and then I go to Thrift Books or book outlet and buy those books when they're super cheap. So there's those. All right, and the very last package, this I purchased from Amazon. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. Yes. It's a Stephen King book. All right, so this is The Wolves of the Kala. This is in freaking excellent condition. Holy crap. Oh, I'm so excited. So, there's the spine. Super ugly. But the end pages, check that out. That's Mia. If you don't know who Mia is, that means you haven't been reading the books, and I'm not going to tell you. But that is Mia on the end page here. Wow. This is also an illustrated edition. Look at that. That is Callahan. He looks creepy, doesn't he? Is there a picture of Roland in here? Oh. Is that Roland? I don't know. He doesn't have his hat on. Yep, there's Mia again. Okay, so the reason why I'm excited is because, one, I need to own this entire series, and I needed to own the entire series in the illustrated editions, and all of these have pictures in it, so all the ones that I own have pictures. I'm still missing the last one. No, Wastelands. I still have Wastelands in the yucky mass market paperback without illustrations, so I will have to get that in the illustrated edition at some point in time. I am currently reading this. I don't know what page I'm on. I guess I could look right now. All right, so I just like quickly looked through the book to find out where I am. On my Goodreads, I said that I was like on page 45 because I've been listening to it on audio and I have no clue what page number I'm on. I'm actually on 268. That is a huge difference from 45 pages. Look how much I've read so far. That's a lot. I mean, I still have a lot to go, but I'm almost halfway done with the book already. That is exciting. I love that. And I'm going to steal that person's book. Ooh, actually. Let There Be Peas on Earth. Aw, I'll use this color pop as a bookmark. So anyways, I'm super stoked. Like all the books I'm very excited about, but this I'm super excited about because I'm currently reading this one. This is not book related, but I forgot it was underneath the pile of books. This is from a high school friend. He wasn't a part of my group, and if I want to say groups, I wasn't really a part of any group until I started dating my husband. My husband was a big nerd in high school, and when I started dating him in 10th grade, I just like inherited his friends, which is fine because all his friends were cool. But this person wasn't actually like, they were friends, but they weren't part of the same group. You know how that goes? So this, I don't want to bend it, but I'm having a hard time getting this dang tape off. Okay, whew. I had to finally break down and go find my cutter. So anyways, the person who sent this to me, his name is Sean Bova. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so his name is Sean Bova. I went to high school with him. Like I said, he wasn't part of my group, but he was friends with my husband. And he was like this really cool drawer. Like he did illustrations when we were in high school. And he like not funnily, that's not the right word. He jokingly put in my husband's yearbook, like, save this signature because I'm going to be famous one day. And lots of kids write that in the yearbooks, but Sean is legit an extremely good artist. And so yeah, he has an Etsy page. I will leave all of his information down below. He even sent me his business card. So legit. Anyways, so my husband was telling me how he had an Etsy page, and if you want him to draw you something, like commission, like you can have him like pen draw you something. Am I making any sense? Anyways, it's $50. And I'm so excited. So he drew me this for $50. But so so he said, what do you want me to draw you? And I said, okay, so I want the clowns from the Killer Clowns from Mars, like, because that's such an 80s lame horror movie, and I needed it in my life. And I said, and I want Beetlejuice and Hannibal and like Pinhead from Hellraiser, and I want Freddy Krueger, and I want the old Pennywise, and I want Annabelle, and I want the girl from The Ring, and of course I want Jack Torrance from The Shining. So these are all horror movie related characters. And he was thinking, well, why would, you know, some like really scary characters, really like serial killer characters be with like these like Beetlejuice, like really tame, super lame characters? And he thought, oh, perfect. I'll throw him a birthday party. And you see how Freddy Krueger has the axe for Jack from the movie. Isn't this absolutely fantastic? I am so stinking excited for this. Sean, I know you don't watch my videos, but I want to say thank you anyway. This is a lot bigger than an 8x10, so I'm going to have to find a frame that fits it. But I cannot wait to stick this right there. Isn't it gonna be gorgeous? I just can't wait. I want to stick right there so bad. It's not gonna like fit with the rest like of my montage here because they are all eyeballed to be even, but still, I mean, this would be totally not even. Anyways, I absolutely love it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Again, not book related, but it is definitely something that I am super excited about. And if I'm excited about something, damn it, I want to share it with you guys. All right, it says, thanks for your business. I really like how this turned out. Hope you like it, Sean. Again, I will leave his Etsy page down below. He is a phenomenal illustrator. I just loved it. Okay, dun dun dun. Drum roll. This is what you guys have been waiting for. Oh yes. This freaking monster of a box. Are you excited? Because I know I am. All right. Excuse the shaky camera. Let's get to cutting. Okay. First thing is the receipt and paper and more paper. I will pick up the box and show you the sneaky peekies. Oh my god, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so the first thing in the box is The Vanishing Game by Kate K. Myers. This again is going to be another haunted house book. Again, I'm getting prepared for next year. In the next few days, I will be discussing what I'll be doing in 2018. But like I said, this is a haunted house book. Here is the back. I don't know anything about these besides like the genre, like where it is in horror. Ooh, I like the black and the lime green. All right, so excited about that. All right, next I have here Jenny Lawson, You Are Here, an owner's manual for dangerous minds. I did read her Let's Pretend This Never Happened. I listened to it on audio. She narrates her own memoirs, and I absolutely loved that book, like so much. I decided that she was my new favorite person, my spirit animal, if you will. I could so relate to all of her strangeness, not in some of her like super quirky characteristics, but I definitely could understand just some of the things she does is so funny that I do as well. So I was like, oh, well, I totally need to buy everything she's ever made. So I did purchase Furiously Happy, which I haven't read yet, but it is on my TBR shelf over here. And then I needed to have this in my life. What I didn't know before I purchased it was it's a coloring book. It is a memoir, so it's still got her writing in it, but she also draws all these pictures herself. Like, who would have thunk she was a illustrator too? So cool. Very excited for this. All right, next we have Illusion. This is the Heirs of Watson Island. If you watched my bookshelf tour part 4, you would have seen the first book in this series, which is Compulsion by Martina Boone. I did purchase Persuasion, which is a purple cover, and that is on my to be read shelf. This is the third and final book in the series, so it's got this green cover. Oh, there they are. We have Compulsion and Persuasion. So this is what it looks like underneath the dust jacket. Oh, I like that. Lime green and gray. Not too bad. Have you guys read this series or at least picked up the first book? Let me know down below. I really liked the first book, so of course I needed to buy the other ones. Oh, by the way, the book outlet had a Black Friday sale where everything was 30% off. So that's why I went a little cuckoo, because I could afford it. I had been saving for the tickets, which then I ended up not purchasing, like paying for myself. Long story short, I had the money, so I bought everything I needed. Needed? Books are not a need, they're a want. but I desperately want them. So anyways, the next book is The Damned by Andrew Piper. I do own Demonologist, maybe? I think that's the other one I own. I haven't read it yet, but I've always wanted to buy this book, and so I did. Piper could be the next Stephen King, it says, down here, which is very cool. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, I'm running out of room. Let me put all this stuff on the floor. Okay, the next one here is Beautiful Broken Girls by Kim Savage. Did I just buy a Kim Savage book? Maybe not. I've heard Lala, or Kayla over at Books and Lala, talk about this book, so I wanted to read it. She said it was good. She liked it, so I had to pick it up. Pink is one of my favorite colors. Ooh, underneath you have the embossed flower on this heather gray book cover. All right, and yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Next, I have a most anticipated read from, I think, last year, and that is Hell World by Tom Levin. I think I might own another Tom Levin, or I could be wrong. Some of these authors have similar covers, and so I get confused sometimes. But this did sound really good. It says, the candle flame gutters, its little pool of light trembles, darkness gathers, the demons begin to stir. Oh yeah, had to have that. Have you seen Pitch Dark? Is that when they're down in the like caverns, and then there's like people that eat cannibals down there? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've seen like that's so me. I've seen, like, you know, in passing, like snippets of the movie, or at least it talked about on TV. And so that's the only reason why I kind of know what that is. But Pitch Perfect, or not Pitch Perfect, that's a singing show. Pitch Dark? Is that with Vin Diesel in it? The hashtag SMH is for me. I should just have it tattooed on me. Alright, the next book I have here is The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. This again is another book that Lala over at Books and Lala has suggested reading, but she had the hardcover, so it was a different looking cover. This one's yellow, the other one she had was like white and blue. I hope to God this is the one she was talking about. I think it was, because she really, really liked it, and I wanted to read it because she made it sound so good. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. It's an adult thriller. All right, next I have here Skullduggery or Duggery Pleasant by Derek Landy. If you've seen a previous book haul, like in the last month or two, I did borrow this from the library because I saw a post on Facebook about authors who had like really good introductions. Not introductions. What are they called? Dedications. They had very good dedications. And I was going through the dedications, and one of the books was by this author, and I thought his dedication was so funny I wanted to read one of his books. I believe this is a YA about a detective, and holy crap. Look at that font. I mean, you probably can't tell by camera, but the spacing between words, like this is basically a middle grade. This is going to be a super fast read. That's exciting. All right. Now, the next couple of books I don't know anything about. I saw them on Book Outlet, liked the cover, was intrigued by the cover, and then read the synopsis and was like, oh, that's so me. So I bought it. Now, because I don't know anything about these books, I don't know if this is going to be a series, not a series, but like a thing from now on where I put information on the sides. Let me know if you guys like me adding all of that information on the sides of my videos, because I know it's a lot of work, but I don't mind doing it if you guys want me to put all those words in there. If that's not something you're interested in, then forget it. But the next book I have here is called Sticks, and this is by Bova. I don't even know how to say that. But this is about a serial killer on the loose in Belgium. Yep, needed it in my life. I mean, look at this cover. It's like a head, right? But a very creepy head. I don't know. It looks so cool. Yeah. I'm excited. It says an atmospheric noir tingled tale. Yep, that's me. The next one I have here is The Truth and Other Lies by Sasha Arango. I needed this one. Again, don't know what it is. A clever plot that always surprises, told with dark humor and dry wit. The liars among us will know that every lie must contain a certain amount of truth if it's to be convincing. A dash of truth is often enough, but it's indispensable, like the olive in a martini. Interesting. All right, haha. Next we have The Crow Girl. Ugh, look at that. I did not buy a book that was supposed to be ripped up. Did I? The Crow Girl? Oh, I guess I did buy a scratch and dent. Huh. It was $3.77. And it's a fat book, so I guess I can live. I mean, that's something that would happen on my shelves anyway. But look at this cover. I mean, that totally was like, yep, is this a serial killer? Is this, you know, I need this in my life. This is a Swedish crime thriller. Tipped to make a killing, follows in the footsteps of Steg Larsson. So there's that. Super excited. That's underneath the dust jacket. This is a heavy-ass book. Like a ridiculously heavy book. Wow. Okay, so not only does it have deckled edges and like magazine paper, it legit has like magazine paper. The font is so tiny. Good Lord. I'm gonna like this book. I did not buy this. Nope, I didn't buy this, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for it anyway. The Book of Bunny Suicides. How do these things get in my box? Like accidental books in boxes. This is by Andy Riley. Watership Down for the Deeply Sick. Very imaginative, very funny, very worrying if you're the author's mother. Little fluffy rabbits who just don't want to live anymore. Oh my God, this is like my Christmas present from Book Outlet. Thank you, Book Outlet. You know I didn't need this or ask for this, but boy, am I excited to have it anyway. So it's like a little graphic novel or comic or whatever you want to call it. Never heard of it. I'm excited to own it though. Yeah. Okay, next I have here Lagoon by Nidhi Okorafor. I don't know. This is a Scandinavian thriller, crime thriller. I needed it. I've been wanting it for a really long time, so I finally got it. This one was so expensive, and it just was continuing to be like $12 on Book Outlet, and it didn't make any sense. But then, of course, when it was 30% off, I snagged it before I could change my mind. Next we have Sanctuary by Jennifer McKissack. That sounds like a funny last name. It says, do the ghosts of our past ever truly let go? This was another one of those books on my most anticipated reads from years past. I do have Sanctuary Bay, and then this is also Sanctuary. Yeah, so it's like a paranormal. Ooh, look, it's pink. I love pink. All right, underneath the dust jacket, ooh, we have like a burgundy, but not a magenta. I think it's too, like, dark to be a magenta. Anyways, there's the dust jacket, or excuse me, underneath the dust jacket. So there's that one. Next we have Unlocked by Margot Kelly. I don't think I own another book by Margot Kelly, but her name sounds so familiar. Anyways, it says, in a secret reality, who can you trust? God, I cannot remember if this is a... That was my husband. I can't remember if this is like a horror, thriller, paranormal. I put this on my most anticipated reads list again a few years ago. It's been sitting on my wish list on Amazon, and I finally was able to buy it. I love these covers. There's the buttery covers that are my favorite, and then these are my second favorite, where it feels like rough, like not rice papery, but kind of. Like, I like that. Even though I don't like newspaper feeling books, I do like those ones for some reason. Oh my gosh. You can't. Can you see that? The book, the dust jacket has a plastic coating. All dust jackets should have this. It makes it more sturdy. I love it. Maybe it'll... Wait, that's the book. It's like a dark gray or like a sage, almost like a green color. But all dust jackets should feel like cardstock, right? They would rip less. Oh my God, so exciting. I love it. I'm almost done. Oh, this book haul is like an hour long. I can't believe it. All right, next I have Birdman by Mo Hatter. Look at this tiny squat book. So it's not going to fit on my bookshelf. Like, it's not going to match anything on my bookshelf. This is such a silly size. But this is all they had on Book Outlet, and I really wanted this book. Not that I'm collecting Mo Hatter. Did you see the eye roll? Because I like to collect authors I've never read before. I don't know why, but I've heard she's really good, so I wanted this in my life. If you've read this, let me know down below. All right, next I got another Richard Matheson book. I did talk about I Am Legend in my bookshelf tour part 4. I have seen this movie, A Stir of Echoes, with Kevin Bacon, and I really, really liked it. He's like digging in the basement or something. I'll have to rewatch that movie. It's been a very long time. But I know I liked the movie, and so I definitely wanted to own the book. And since reading I Am Legend was not the same as watching the movie, I'm really interested in knowing the difference between this book and the movie. Strong winds overnight creating extreme fire danger. Nice. Oh, I just bought all these books. Our house is going to burn to the ground. Okay, so yeah, looking forward to reading this one. If you have... There was a sticker in here. Look at that, a security sticker right on my damn words. Are you kidding me right now? You are so lucky, Book Outlet. What if that didn't come off? And then I was stuck with no, I would have to like look up what the words behind it used to be. Anyways, if you've read this book and you've watched the movie, is there a big difference? Let me know down below. So, when I said I thought I bought another Kim Savage book, I did. I bought both of them in the same order. This is After the Woods. Again, Lala said that this was great. She really likes Kim Savage. I trust her opinion. I don't read the same kinds of books as her. I don't like all the contemporary she reads because I don't read contemporary, but she is a thriller reader, and I do like thrillers. So, I'm hoping that this is good as well. Ooh, another green book. This one is olive. If you're impressed with my color names, it's because I always had the biggest box of Crayola growing up. It says, when they found me alive after nearly 2 days, the reporters called it a miracle. Ooh, yes. 3 more books. I have here Broken River. I purchased it because there's an eyeball on the cover. I don't know anything about this. This is by J. Robert Lennon. It seemed so intriguing when I read the synopsis. It says, compelling from the first page and then smart, sophisticated, suspenseful, and satisfying throughout, a first-class ride by Lee Child. That was a lot of S's. I felt like a snake. Yeah, hypnotic and unsettling. Oh, unsettling is not a word. Unsettling. Hypnotic and unsettling, a dark, compelling spell. I'm interested to read more adult thrillers. Not that I don't like YA thrillers. I will continue to read all thrillers and horror regardless of age group, but I want to read more darker thrillers. All right, the next book I have here is Echoes of Memory by A.R. Collar. This is the sequel to, do they have it in here? No, of course not. Okay, so I do own the first book, and this is like that rice paper feeling book. I got the first book. What the hell is it called? Oh, Shades of Darkness. That's the first book. I will leave a picture here of Shades of Darkness. It's gorgeous. I bought it. No, excuse me. I got Shades of Darkness for my birthday from my real life best friend, and then I saw that the sequel was on Book Outlet, so I had to buy it. Have I read the first one? No. Stop judging me. But I'm excited to own. Oh yes, this has the plastic in it too. Who makes this? Simon Pulse? No. This is from Merit Press. But I see a, like, not a theme. What is it called? Similarities. This is also a rice paper feeling book. So I wonder if you get a rice paper feeling book, you get this plastic inside coating on the dust jacket, because I really like that. Not that I would buy books strictly by feel. That would be weird. This is also in gray. I really like gray. So if you wanted to know what my favorite colors are, I know no one asked, but just in case you wanted to know, it's pink, gray, and black. Yeah, I'm like a little punk rocker. I didn't need to play God. I needed to protect Kyra from myself. Okay, but isn't this like, why can't I think of the word? This is called some kind of paint. Watercolor. Thank you. I heard your voices. Thank you for telling me what it was. Watercolor. It's gorgeous. I love it. All right, the very last book in my huge book haul is not something that you guys would expect me to have, but I saw it and I needed it in my life. And that is Winnie the Pooh. Look how stinking cute. It is so tiny. This is by A.A. Milne? I don't know. A Puffin Modern Classic. My littlest son, he's not super little, he's 10 now, but he just loves Winnie the Pooh, and I want to read this to him, so I'm excited. I don't know how many stories there are in here, but like I said, he likes Winnie the Pooh, so I can't wait to read it. This is a children's age level. There are illustrations in it. There's little Pooh Bear in his house. Oh, there's Piglet. Oh, Piglet. Anyways, so cute. All right, my friends, that was all of the books. Now, as I do in all of my book haul videos, I'm going to lift up the stack of books and break myself showing you the spines. So get ready. Oh, I don't know. So I attempted to pick it up. It's too tall. All the books are going to fall all over the floor. There is a million books here. And I had my husband take pictures, so you will see that in the thumbnail because I can't lift it. It's already falling down. All right. Ooh, let's do something with this. Da, 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 da. Set that there. There we go. Okay, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul. It was a little long, so, you know, I will leave it in the title too. Again, I'm speaking to you guys as if you didn't just watch the entire video. It was long. I do apologize. Hopefully you got, you know, a dinner's worth of entertainment looking at all of these books that I purchased. Yes, I am very grateful and thankful that I was able to save this money to purchase all this stuff for myself as a Christmas present for myself because I love books so much. Again, I got them all on sale for Black Friday. The total for my book outlet purchases was $77. But I didn't buy anything all October, so that's what I'm taking away from this is I saved for an entire almost 2 months and I was able to buy all these books. So there's that. All right, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and I will talk to you soon. Bye!